Three, two, one. How y'all doing out there? This is James Cal Tustin on Twitter.com, and this is take 6 on the rebuttal of the AM 570 broadcast yesterday of my intro music. It's Cal from Austin, and Pat O'Brien, Steve Hartman, and Sam Batesh clowning me yesterday. Today I noticed Lincoln Kennedy is the host, not Pat O'Brien of the Primetime show. I'm not going to wonder why that's occurring. Perhaps Pat has something else to do. But what I would suggest, Pat, you do is go under youtube.com, Jamestown, California, and see kind of how you heard me yesterday. And I was thinking about that a little bit last night while I was watching the Sean Hannity show for a few minutes. The fact that Sean Hannity the day before had Ann Coulter on his show talking a lot of negativity and, in my opinion, costing Republicans votes every time she's on his show trying to do some decent journalism. And I disagree with her 100%. If she wants to go there, I could also give my rebuttal on the political show, but I'll do that on another take. What I want to talk about is how I felt bullied yesterday on the air, because you did change the music or the intro song to It's Tustin, Not Austin, a couple of months ago when you realized that I was offended by it. But then yesterday, you went back to your old ways, It's Austin, right after a commercial of autism. And I don't want to start saying the words sound similar, or they do or they don't, because the fact, Pat, is I felt bullied yesterday. And I think a lot of people feel bullied by people in the media, whether it's sports media, news media. And what I'd like to compare the feeling of being bullied on the air yesterday and how hurt I was when I wanted to talk about Tony Romo's lousy and most ridiculous and horrendous performance the last 2 games versus the Bears and the Green Bay Packers. The fact that you altered my happiness for that split second. Luckily, I did have those comments written down that I wanted the 49ers, and the fact that for some reason I did agree with Steve Hartman that his AFC is wide open. However, what I do want to talk about is blackmail. And blackmail is something that you guys don't like. And say if you were to do that again, you wouldn't like if I were not to listen to, say, the Ben Maller show or the JT the Brick show. And that's something that I'm not going to go there. But when you embarrass someone on the air as you did to me yesterday, perhaps another listener wouldn't listen to other shows on the same network. And like I'm saying, you were feeling like I got bullied yesterday. Kind of how I feel, and a lot of people feel, with this whole Obamacare debate, the fact that the government wants to bully our decision making and our insurance rates and our insurance coverage. It's kind of the same kind of blackmail, in my opinion. The fact that one person already had insurance, had a plan that they thought that they can keep, and then all of a sudden we're pretty much told non-truths or lies about that after the fact. If this, if that, the law applies. I think it's a bunch of bullying and a bunch of blackmail, in my opinion. And I like to compare that to the same thing that occurred to me yesterday, the fact that you embarrassed me on the radio, and perhaps you know that I might not listen to other radio shows because of it, but I'm not going to blackmail you, because I'm not going to stoop low as other people do in politics or in government, the fact that they want to blackmail people for getting health insurance if it's not their health insurance. That is take 6.